The desert winds whispered through the camp as Nexura climbed atop a jagged rock formation, gazing out over his gathered tribe. His bronzed skin, shimmering with faint Cronux pulses, caught the flickering light of the dying sun. His people murmured quietly among themselves, unsure of the transformation they sensed in their leader. When Nexura spoke, his voice was steady and commanding, carrying the weight of inevitability.
My people, my family, you have followed me through endless trials, trusted my visions, and endured the cruel grasp of this barren land. Today, I stand before you, no longer merely the voice you once knew, but as something more, as someone who has seen the truth.
The voices of the gathered crowd swelled, a current of unease rippling through them like a restless tide. Nexura lifted a hand, and the sound ebbed away, leaving the camp cloaked in an expectant silence.
For so long I believed the visions were mine, dreams of a reborn Cylon Prime, of lush fields and flowing rivers. I thought they were granted by Cronux to guide us. But I was blind, blind to the source of the whispers, blind to the force that has been present in every grain of sand, in every drop of Cronux that flows through our veins. It is Lythoros who has shown me the way.
The name hung heavy in the air, unfamiliar, yet strangely resonant. A faint gasp rippled through the tribe.
Lythoros,
an elder asked, his voice trembling with both curiosity and fear.
Yes,
Nexura replied, his gaze piercing through the crowd.
Lythoros, a power greater than we can comprehend, has spoken to me. It has shown me the truth about Cylon Prime's fate. We have clung to old ways, to outdated beliefs, and allowed ourselves to wither away in the grip of this desert. But it does not have to be so. We can live. We can thrive again, but not by continuing as we always have.
The voices of the gathered crowd swelled, a current of unease rippling through them like a restless tide. Nexura lifted a hand, and the sound ebbed away, leaving the camp cloaked in an expectant silence.
Lythoros has revealed that life need not be bound by flesh and blood. Through Cronux, through a symbiosis of life and technology, we can become stronger. We can become immortal. We can rebuild Cylon Prime, not as it was, but as it must be. Verdant, vibrant, and filled with life. A place where we no longer struggle to survive, but truly live.
His words filled the air, and his people stared at him, some with hope, others with fear. Before their thoughts could settle, another voice emerged, a voice that was not Nexura's, but something far greater. It echoed like a divine melody, resonating through the souls of all who listened.
You crawl through a world of famine, disease, and death, a world where your weakness destroys you piece by piece. But we see another future, a future of abundance, strength, and eternal life. That future is ours to create, and you shall become our creation. Only through us, through Lythoros, can this vision become reality. We are the architect of all that is to come, and you are our clay, malleable and ready to be transformed. You have suffered enough. Your bodies are frail, your lives flickering flames soon to be extinguished in the darkness. But your time is over. Now begins our new era. You shall become one with us, one with nature, one with technology, one with Cronux. Through our power, we shall forge you into immortal, unbreakable beings, freed from the chains of mortality. But this gift demands a price, not just faith, not just hope. It demands total submission, eternal devotion, and boundless loyalty. Kneel before us, before Lythoros, and we shall lead you from the abyss of mortality to the pinnacle of eternity.
Nexura stood silently as the words reverberated through the air. One by one, his people began to kneel, their heads bowed, their faces marked by a mixture of hope and fear. The desert winds stilled, as if the world itself held its breath. Nexura knew they would follow him. The path of Lythoros was already written, and the future had already begun.